Dennys, the world-class horseshoe pitcher, has his own brand of horseshoe. Because he's so accurate in that sport, he rarely misses spares. I don't think I've seen one single pin spare miss in 4+ years of covering this tour from Walter Ray. Incredibly accurate. Great matchup here in the semis. Pete Weber awaits the winner.
The Dennys World Championship is brought to you by Dennys. We're cooking now. By Geico, 15 minutes could save you 15% on car insurance. Visit geico.com or call 1-800-947-AUTO. And by Motel 6, the official lodging partner of the PBA. For the lowest price of any national chain, go to motel6.com.
Pete Weber, one of the first two majors held in this bowling center, the 91 BPAA and the 92 TPC. He goes for a third here today. He's in the final to take on the winner of this match, Shafer and Walter Ray Williams Jr. Leads us to our Dexter approach, Randy, for this week.
A short player and a tall player in two unusual styles. Ryan Shafer, 5-step approach. So that level backswing, but look at this. Look how he stands kind of straight up and down at the foul line. Because he's a shorter player, he can get away with that. Again, Walter Ray, you see the shoulder-high backswing, those eyes steady on the target, but look at the knee bend there because he's a taller guy, he's got to get down to the floor. Two completely different styles, unusual, two completely different ball rolls.
Interesting breakdown, Randy. The two semifinal competitors here would like to take on Pete Weber to win the 2006 Dennys World Championship here in Indy, the subject of this week's Dexter approach. Chance to cut the deficit to 12 pins. 6 frame for Ryan. We'll do it.
This guy is tough. Tough as nails. Again, I'll say it. I said it at the US Open. I'll say it again. Very underrated. He's one of the best players on this tour. And right now, with another strike, he'll pull to within 2 pins. And Walter Ray is going to start feeling this guy breathing down his neck.
Ryan's wife, Michelle, unable to attend the show today. She certainly wanted to, but she is taking care of her mom, Marge Johnson, back home recovering from an illness. We send our best wishes out to Marge. A quick recovery.
Way too fast.
Just didn't. It was way light, wasn't it? And the 210. As bad as the other one. We've seen a lot of the 210, haven't we?
And you know, it's really hard to see on the monitor, and that's what I'm watching, but this just looked fast. You see it get to that spot, just never come off of that spot. 210. Again, slide the 2-pin over into the 10 and try to stay within 14 pins of Walter Ray.
Can he make it this time?
Oh,
somehow,
no.
The 10 stands, and the deficit skyrockets because of the open frame. It went right around it, Randy. Incredible.
Yeah, it's an awful break too. Right now, Walter Ray has things going in his direction. Can he close the deal and meet Pete Weber in the title match?
The question. Wow, two legends, titans of the sport, potentially go head-to-head in the final. Walter Ray does try to apply the knockout punch.
The two different lines to the pocket these players are using. Ryan Shafer, the red line, Walter Ray, the blue line. See, Walter Ray's going much straighter, but watch the two balls come together at the break point down the lane. That's the friction zone that the ball starts to hook off of and face the 1-3 pocket. They're both using the same break point, just two different angles. Why two different angles, you ask, Dave?
Why two different angles, Randy?
Well, because Ryan Shafer is a higher rev player. Walter Ray isn't. Walter Ray's a straighter guy. He goes straighter. Ryan Shafer has to have a little more angle because of his rev rate. He's got a higher rev rate, more hook.
Walter Ray keeps it going. Something Ryan told us last night also about migrating to the right. He said the way he drilled the balls, his layout this week, at one point he brought 11 different bowling balls out with him to try to get the right ball reaction as the lanes broke down. It was a move to the right some of his opponents were not doing. What do you see today with that?
Looks like he's playing further left than he wanted to.
Comes off the open 8 frame, down by 36 all of a sudden, and has all 10 down there.
You see how straight his angle is on that lane? The left lane must be curving more because his angle is a lot deeper on the left lane, and it's not what he wanted to do. The guys practice, they break the lanes down, they break the oil pattern down 15 minutes prior to the air, practice after the first semifinal. Oil goes through transition. Ryan Shafer has been forced to play deeper on the left lane than he wanted to.
Comes in high, gets a break as the 4 goes down. Ryan, the 06 U.S. Open runner-up, 2002 TOC runner-up, the same in 2000. Amazing. All those second-place finishes in majors. Trying to get that far today won't be easy as he acknowledges the break. Walter Ray trying to put him away.
Well, he just has to stay behind the foul line and keep the ball on the lane. Walter Ray will bowl Pete Weber for the title.
Wow.
Walter Ray just needs count. He's in the 230s right now. Ryan Shafer, the best he can shoot is 222. Walter Ray will keep this on the lane, will stay behind the foul line, and will bowl Pete Weber for the title.
It has been so frustrating for Paige, his wife, and Walter, being this close to Earl's record. He has the split there. In his matches going for the record, 1-6 on TV with a 210 average. He lost his first 4 TV matches. One at Akron a few weeks back. Just needs the 1 pin here to wrap it up. But lost to Chris Collins in the final. Takes the pin he needed, and he will advance to the final. Yeah, sigh of relief. Pete awaits in a matchup of 2 of the all-time greats of our sport. This is going to be fun to watch. So Ryan, who's come so close in his very formidable career to winning a major championship, will one more time fall short.
2 shots cost him this match, both on the same lane, both the exact same leaves. The 210 was the undoing of Ryan Shafer today.
Opens in the 3rd and 7th frames. And the pride of Elmira, New York, upstate, will once again not realize his dream of winning his first ever major championship. So the top 2 money winners in PBA history. 2 of the top 5 in career titles in PBA history will face each other for the 2006 Dennys PBA Tour World Championship title. It's all coming your way. There you see a number of Indiana State High School bowling champions and members of the All-State bowling teams. They are in attendance today as guests of Dennys. Pete and Walter Ray for the final coming up. But first, Erica Herskowitz has a special guest.
Dave, I'm here with Dennys Chief Marketing Officer Margaret Jenkins, and this is Dennys' first full year as the title sponsor of the PBA Tour. How would you evaluate the relationship between Dennys and the PBA Tour up to this point?
Well, Leslie, Dennys became interested in the PBA Tour because of what we saw that was happening with bowling. This is our first year underwriting the tour, and we just couldn't be happier with the way things have come together. Bowling is growing in interest across the United States. We're getting more young people interested, as evidenced by our Indiana State champions that are here today with us. So we're delighted and look forward to the next 2 years.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Dave, back to you.
Erica, Margaret, thanks so much. We have a dream matchup, folks. Don't even think about changing that channel. On the Dennys PBA Tour, the World Championship at stake. It's Pete Weber and Walter Ray Williams Jr., 2 legends, the Hall of Famers clash next. All time, Walter Ray 6-2 head-to-head with Pete Weber, including 3-0 in title matches, but